Let's take a look at the relative dynamic range between the Fujifilm X-T3 and that of the X-T2. The exacting lighting conditions using Sekonic software. 3 stops over, 3 stops under. And it's exactly what I thought. Only see basically a third of a stop better dynamic range on the X-T3 over that of the X-T2, but that's to be expected since it has a tighter pixel pitch, even though it is a BSI sensor. It might very well be a Samsung sensor from what was going to be their X2 camera. At least all rumors are that that's the case, but this is to be expected. However, we got 0.6 stops, nearly 2/3 of a stop better dynamic range in shadows, so you have a better low light performer for pulling out shadows. So if you actually take a standard shot doing ETTR, talking about practical photography instead of charts and graphs and rulers, Poindexter photography, where everything is all numbers and hypothetical. For real photography, doing ETTR means you have, given the fact that it is a BSI sensor, a good bit, basically a stop, better shadow recovery on the X-T3 versus that of the X-T2, but no substantial improvements in dynamic range given a higher pixel pitch, and the fact that it might be the Samsung sensor. But that, however, is pure speculation. But this is what we have. Yeah, 3 stops down versus 3.6 stops down on the X-T3, 2.6 up versus seemingly 3 stops up on the X-T2 for a specular clipping. But taking it at a midpoint, we have basically a third of a stop better dynamic range on the X-T3. But given the average shot, the ultimate point is we have better shadow recovery. Given the exact same lens and the exact same lighting, everything being identical between the X-T2 and X-T3, better chance for shadow recovery on the X-T3 over that of the X-T2. Made sure it was extremely exacting on doing this test, because this is also the profiling for my Sekonic 858 light meter, and getting those clipping points and being very picky about it is rather important. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. So I did check the dynamic range on the X-T2 versus the X-T3, and thank you so much for watching.